yeah, I talked to him and I explained it, and he's like, I don't want to watch a 40-minute presentation. I'm too busy. I said, okay, cool. He said, give me your elevator pitch. I'm like, all right. So I hit him with what's up. I said, this is what you do. This is what you get. This is what happens. And every time you withdraw, you get paid. And he was like, okay, I haven't heard nothing like that. Let me go check it out. So he checked it out. He came back. Oh, yeah, this is a smart contract. They don't last. I said, you don't know Tim. And I stopped because I don't convince. So letting everyone know from the jump right now, you are on a subscription. This will last. I assure you, and I promise you, the way it's set up, as a matter of fact, it's an automatic subscription is what it is. So there's no worries. This is built to last 10, 20, 30, 40 years. This is not a game. And there's more coming. Tim has broke this down in so many ways with Greg and I that, you know, we're in the co-founder group, and there's a lot that he's revealed that he's not telling everybody just yet.
So, well, how come you didn't tell me when it was in the founder stages, Willie? I'm gonna get
you. Here we go. Oh my goodness. You know how many times I heard this?
I haven't even heard of it, you know, until Ontarian shared it. So
well, Ontarian was on my list to get to. That's a funny story there, because I got my list of all these people. I'm like, let me get my nose out of the way and let me just tell them. Then they're gonna see and they'll be like, Willie, how come you didn't tell me? Tried to tell you. So anyway, what got you excited? What did you see? What opened your eyes? Because I'm really curious.
I just like, I mean, I like the, you know, the 2.5. Anytime I can have my money make money, I get excited. You know, the 2.5%. I like the way they give people a downline. But see, I'm gonna tell you where I'm sitting right now, right? I feel like if I invest one BNB and it goes south, I'm not gonna be put on the street. That's number one. You gotta have a mindset like
right, that. I mean, being honest.
You know what I'm saying? Scared money don't make money. Now, I'm not saying that this project's not gonna work. Don't get me wrong. But what I am saying is that if it don't work, I'm not gonna be on the street. Right. That's you know what I'm saying? Number two, I just like the way it was put together. I like the 20%, you know, and I mean, the thing is this: you have programs that will go for X amount of time, and if I gotta ride it until the wheels fall off, and I doubled my money or I tripled, I'm good with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it doesn't have to last 20 or 30 years. I know certain things aren't gonna last forever, but if I can, you know, make my seed money back and some profit, I'm good with that.
Right, and that's the way you should be. All right, Greg, go, buddy.
Can I say I started out with one BNB.
I was going to tell my story. Go ahead.
6 days ago, I've already doubled my one BNB, and let's see, I'm at 2.5 BNB now, and I've already got that in my wallet also. So right now, you ain't got to worry about not getting your seed money back.
Well, hey. And it's so new. That's why I'm even more excited.
Can I share my story as well?
Sure, Paul.
So Greg bought this to me. So I've been in the business not even a week. And yesterday I withdrew almost $500 in BNB. And
that's the key word, Paul. You just got me excited. Because I could look at the money, it could be 20 grand there, but if I can't withdraw it, I got a problem.
And that's the thing with the other project that we do. The other project, you can't get it all at once, and I have a lot of people that don't like that. I love that about this. I agree, Paul, and thanks for bringing that up.
Yes,
it goes
instantly.
Your account.
It goes instantly into your MetaMask wallet.
Yeah. Boom. Correct. Instantly hits your MetaMask wallet. I started with 0.1 BNB.
That's what's up. So wait a minute. You started with 0.1.
That's $50, basically.
I know what it is.
Okay.
And you already took out 500.
I went to Coin Market Cap. I looked at my my earnings. I said, man, this is almost $500, and I posted on Facebook. and I went ahead and withdrew, because when you withdraw, then everybody else in your organization earns.
Look, Paul, you ain't gotta say no more, right?
Well, and that's the whole thing, and that's
You know what I'm
we're trying
saying?
to get this, Brandy. We're trying to convince our upline. Love him. Glad he approached me. You know, we're doing our thing. He's waiting for some reason to withdraw and get to a certain level. He doesn't understand what we have. The more you withdraw, and it hadn't even gotten excited yet. Come Sunday, when they start doing the airdrops and there's more money, basically, it's about to light up. But he won't withdraw yet because he's waiting to. I'm like, withdraw, get to that level, because when you withdraw, I get to withdraw. You get to withdraw. He gets to. Everybody wins.
You get a car.
On the next Oprah Winfrey show.
Let's go. Wait a minute. Where's the ladies at? Where's the ladies at? You need to tell me all the fellas is winning. Where's the ladies?
Well, Brandy, can you help us out with that? Go get them.
You see, I just got
the cornerstone for that,
Where
Brandon.
biscuit and gravy go? There she go. No, wait.
We don't want her
I'm
to.
here. I'm just driving. I'm not familiar with this road I'm on, so
Oh,
that's
okay.
why I'm not saying
Yeah,
anything.
you focus.
She looks like a ghost on there, man.
Yeah, she does, doesn't she?
This is the spirit of biscuit talk coming to you on live on Zoom.
Oh,
All right.
God.
So what do we want to meet about though? I want to
Yeah,
get
what's going
serious. Let's get serious for 1 minute.
I just want to get started.
Oh, okay. That's a
Where do
serious.
I send my B&B to? That's all I need to know. I got my
hang
son
on,
on.
Hang on a
got my
second.
son
I'll
on.
give you my wallet address.
Yeah, I was gonna say you need a wallet address
I'll give you my wallet address. Hang on a minute.
because Paul's dropping the ball on that.
Dang,
Somebody,
Ontarian, they throwing you under the bus.
Oh
I mean,
man,
No, that's the Ontarian bottom. So that's the Ontarian brother getting going.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. I get it.
Okay, Brandy, where are you at right now? I mean, do you have your MetaMask set up? Do you have
I'm a crypto person.
well,
You don't
okay,
have-
she is.
All you
definitely
gotta tell
crypto.
me is where to send
He's
my
there.
money.
He's
Yeah.
there.
you ain't gotta yell. I got feelings. Let's go there first.
Anyway, so
Okay, she's got her you got your BNB in your MetaMask.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, well, Ontarian, have you gave her your DApp link yet?
It's just a copy and paste click
Yeah,
away.
that's it. Copy and paste.
Just like peeling apples.
Now, here's the thing though, I wouldn't send it in Facebook because you get all that extra garbage. I would
You can
send
text
it
You can
in an
text it
email
to
or
me
something.
Or email it to
Yeah,
me.
I'll text it to you.
yeah, let's do that.
I'm a crypto.
Well, you
person.
gotta, and then where do you, hey, seriously, Brandy, do you have your wallet on your phone or do you have your wallet on your,
I have my wallet on my desktop.
okay, then.
I
he
like
needs
to have my
text it to you.
MetaMask on my
He needs to
desktop.
email it to you. 'Cause when you open it up, you're gonna have your
Why
wallet.
why don't he just put it in chat on Zoom? That way, all she gotta do is click it.
correct.
Okay, well, send it
That'd
in
be
the
the
chat.
easiest way.
Click it in the chat.
Yeah, send it in chat.
Send him the Zoom. Send him the Zoom link.
Hmm?
Oh, Tim?
Yeah, Tim. I asked him if he had time for a call. He said,
Oh,
yeah.
our Tim.
Our Tim.
Oh, okay, hold on. Ain't nothing but a thing. Give me 1 second.
There you go, Brandy. I just see you, sis.
Okay.
We'll get everybody signed up now. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
We got 2 more people I'm getting, but they already got the.
We ain't.
Hey, Greg, you was thinking the same thing because when Ontarian said, "Hey, I got a 3-way call," that's why I hit you up. You said, "I'm over Willie." I said, "Okay."
That's all we do, man. We help people get in.
And Brandy, you got people, that's ready to go. They got questions. We gonna help you. Get on with them.
Okay. Oh no, you know what? I got people that are ready to get going, but they don't know. They just going by my word.
Even better. I love it.
Well, preach.
Yeah, we're not gonna let you down,
Correct.
Brandy. Like I said, seriously, I've seen you in several videos. I know who you are, and I'm telling you now. Number one, I'm not hippity hopping to
I'll be right back,
10
guys.
10 different businesses. Okay, I'm pretty much focused on 2 projects, and the projects that I focus on, I've actually researched. I've looked at Tim, talked to Tim face to face. Tim has really got a lot lined up to keep this thing protected and last for a long time. So
Yeah.
we're not going to let you ruin your reputation. I promise you that.
Nope.
Yeah. See, my thing is, I'm not the type of person that's, hot from here, hot from there, or do a lot of things. And I'm not saying it's wrong with that. If somebody could maneuver having multiple streams of income, more power to them. I mean, honestly, my focus is really Bitcoin mining. But a lot of the money that I earn from mining, I do put in, other crypto projects.
Right. And
You
there's
know what I'm
no,
saying?
you don't misunderstand what I'm saying.
Mhm.
There's a project that has girth, teeth, and that will last and run. Then there's projects where people are just trying to hit it and quit it. They're just trying to get in.
Yeah.
We're not about that. That's what I'm saying.
So wait a minute. So Willie, who created this contract? You know that person or?
No, I've met him through, actually, I said I researched Tim. I've seen other projects that Tim has done through a friend of mine.
What is that background noise? Do y'all hear that?
Here, let me mute.
That's Biscuit.
I think it's Biscuit.
Biscuit, mute yourself.
I'm sorry.
All right. Here's Tim, Brandy.
There's
What's up, guys?
Hey, Tim.
What's going on, Tim?
What's going on? What's happening in Ontarian?
Hey, not much,
Hey,
man.
I got to tell Tim the story. Hey, man. So Greg and I doing our normal everyday. We're like, what did you say? PJ, CJ, and what's his name? I saw that picture.
Magnum PI.
Magnum PI. So Greg and I doing our thing, and we're talking, and then Paul messages. The next thing I know, I said, okay, well, yeah, let's get him on the. Greg said, let's get this person. Then faces start popping up. I'm like, I'm gonna have to upgrade my Zoom.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I opened up a Zoom support a couple of days ago. I had 15 people sitting on there. Nobody even needed support.
Wow.
They were just hanging out, listening, fly on the wall.
But anyway, all right, Ontarian, do your thing, man. I got to run for a quick second and get me some more coffee so I can keep energized. I'll be
All
right
right.
back.
Well, Tim, I wanted you to meet Brandy. Brandy, you probably saw us. Tim, you probably saw us on the live yesterday with the Bitcoin mining presentation. But I wanted you guys to meet because she's big into crypto. She saw this presentation. She saw the webinar that I seen you do. She saw it 4 times, and she didn't believe. She didn't believe it. She's like, this is. She said, I don't believe it. But in the way she said it, she was like, I really do believe it. I really know that it can do some damage. So I just wanted to introduce you to her. Brandon, if you got any questions for Tim, feel free to ask him. He's the creator.
Now, is Tim the one who created the contract?
I am.
Oh, go Tim. I know
Thanks,
that's right.
Brandon. Great to meet you.
Look, just trying to stay incognito.
I tried to stay incognito, but that didn't work. So
Oh,
that's okay. This works better.
That's awesome. Like I was explaining to Ontarian, I've been an entrepreneur for a long time, since 98, and I've been in the crypto space for a long time. And of course, there's a lot of scams that go on and, but when I finally found something that was really working, like, the Bitcoin mining, which has been life-changing. My goal was to just really stay focused on something that works, because what I don't want to do is bring people on, especially when they're putting in thousands of dollars and they lose their life savings or, I really like to operate with integrity. So when I bring people on board, I need to know it works, right?
Yeah.
But
good for you.
something like this, where if I put in a full B&B, if it doesn't work, I mean, I'm not gonna live on the street, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm like, and I want to be able to position people where they can win, and not everyone can afford to mine Bitcoin. You
No,
know,
not everybody can afford that. Those are some expensive packages.
right? You know what I'm saying? So if I can have, because I really want to keep my focus there, because I know what it can do for me, but at the same time, if I can have a vehicle where, you know, because they can't afford to start mining, but I can have a vehicle like this that could be life-changing for them, where they can start this and perhaps, you know, earn enough to start mining.
Yeah, absolutely. I
You
mean,
know?
it's great to have a lot of options out there, and our program's very affordable. I mean, it's fit for
Yes.
somebody like you who's doing very well in crypto
Mhm.
and can afford to put in a full B&B or even
Mhm.
more if you wanted to.
Mhm.
But I know that the average person can't do that.
Mhm.
And one of the things that I absolutely love about my program is those who can't afford to come in like you, those who can afford to come in at the bottom level, 0.1 B&B for like $50. Those people are going to have the absolute best experience in Zeus. And the reason for that is the instant return on your contribution. And at 0.1, because your contribution level does not dictate your income,
Mhm.
right? It has no bearing
I
on your
love
income,
it.
aside from the fact that you get more up and down line and you would get more income.
Right.
However, when somebody puts in 0.1, in fact, I just put up a video on YouTube 2 days ago. I created a random account just in the global straight line off of a secondary MetaMask wallet to record it. I put in my 0.1. I immediately had 0.038 back in my Zeus Bounty wallet. And that was just from my upline. And then 2 hours later, I went back in, refreshed. I now had a downline, and I made a follow-up video. And my Zeus's Bounty wallet was at 0.140. So it was 140% return within 2 hours of putting 0.1 into Zeus.
Mm.
And at that point, even if it doesn't
That's
work, at that point,
crazy. That's
it is-
crazy.
it is
Listen,
crazy.
listen. Look, I was telling Ontarian a minute ago. I have another friend that's in crypto, so he created. He introduced me to this B&B miner.
Mhm.
So you mine B&B, and you know, but he oversold it. It was like, look, if you drop $4,000 in, you know, within 45 days, you'll be up to $600 a day. And I was like, usually when something sounds too good to be true, it is. But
Yeah.
we know him, you know, it was like, and he was like, I'm so confident that it's going to do that, that I'm going to put up the $2,000 and you put up $2,000. So I'm like, okay, you know, if you're going to put up $2,000, I'll put up, yeah, hey. So at first, you know, it started, you know, heading up that way where I think I got to maybe $170 a day, which is good money for the average person, right?
Sure.
But then after about, when I'm getting close to the 45 days, because Biscuit was with me on that too, I was like, I am nowhere near $600 a day. Now, am I mad? Not really, because, you know, $170 a day, that's good money. But then as it continued to go on, now my 170 is dropping to right now where I'm probably at 20 bucks a day.
Oh, wow.
Right? Which $20 a day of free passive money, yeah. But at the end of the day, if I'm going to tell people you're going to be able to earn this, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm saying all that to say that with Zeus, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have a lot of people who mine, right?
Mhm.
Who could pull out a 1 B&B out of their miner in their sleep, right?
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at how the two can intertwine, right? Together.
Well, and
Where
so
the-
am I. I might be the creator of this program, but I've been trying to watch that Zoom that Ontarian gave me. I've jumped into it like 10 different times. I did create an account over there.
Right.
Because I love passive income. I mine helium right now. I've got about 20 miners out there.
Oh my goodness.
And there's nothing better than making passive income while you sleep. And I'm all about creating different passive income streams.
We could make this really big.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I have probably a good 20 people on my mind right now that would drop one B&B in with the quickness. And I'm only saying one because they'll probably feel like, let me start with one to see how it goes, because there's been so many smart contracts that we've tried to be a part of that failed.
Yeah.
But then if they see it's working, they'll drop 10 B&B in. I mean, 10 B&B right now is only about 5,500.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean,
And I think you'll see.
I'm really thinking about doing that, but I want to see it
Hey,
work
Brandy,
first.
let me inject something right now. Can you, I love how you say only about 5,500. That
He
warms
said-
my heart. It does. It warms my Tim. I see you smiling. I see what's up. Okay,
Because I love dealing with a different caliber of
Oh,
people.
it is. Isn't it amazing? And I was
Yeah.
explaining to them, I was talking to this guy, which I thought was at that caliber last night, just like this. Don't want to hear it, don't want to see it. You know, I was like, okay, next. You know, but anyway, I'm sorry. Thank you for saying that though.
But some will, some won't, right? So what next?
So what?
And
Move on.
the bottom line is, I know a lot of people that, you know, like I said, will do it. You know, they'll drop it in because a lot of people have had bad experiences with the smart contracts. So,
Oh yeah.
you know,
like-
but
I think anybody who's been in a smart contract has had a bad experience. Because I'll be honest with you, every one that I've ever been in ended poorly.
yeah.
Almost every crypto opportunity I've ever been in ended poorly.
Mm.
UToken, USI Tech,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BitConnect,
Big Connect.
Like-
Yep.
all
Mhm.
of those, man. B&B Business, B&B Gold, B&B this, B&B that. Like the Diop, Tron King, like Tron Case, you name it. They were all
Yes.
shit. They were all designed for one reason, and that was for the creator to take the money.
Oh,
And that's
yeah.
what
There you
we
go.
realized going in here, that there was so much money sitting on the table in these smart contracts.
Yeah.
But there was just absolutely no reason that an honest one couldn't be designed to run perpetually and then to actually accomplish a goal instead of just collecting money and spreading the money out. Like,
But
so
see,
even
Tim,
if
I
you
like
come
this
into
because
Zeus,
you're showing your face. That's
Yeah.
number one.
yeah,
Number two, that B&B miner we're doing, we don't know who he is. He could be an East Jablip.
yeah, and he
Get what I'm
probably
saying?
is.
And, you know, I figured that at one point, he is going to run with the money. You know, some people are so money hungry. It's all about money. And for me, it's not all about money. It's about the lives that I can help change,
Boom.
because money is not everything. Money is not the
Good.
root of happiness. You know what I'm saying? But
Helping
when-
others is the root of happiness.
That's right. That's
I mean,
right.
we're all
So-
on this planet for a purpose. We're one thing. We're each other. And I treat everybody like another self. Like, I'm not going to do anything to you, Brandy, because I feel that you are me. And if I steal from you, I'm stealing from me. Because we're humans. We're one thing here.
Mhm.
And nothing brings me more joy and satisfaction than helping another human being, even if it's the smallest thing.
Mhm.
I love it.
This is
It's-
incredible. This
it
could
is
be so
incredible.
life-changing for so many. So, you know, just to begin with, I might just do me, my husband, my son, and my daughter. That's 4 B&B right there, right?
Yeah,
Get the family,
Absolutely.
make it a family thing, right?
Well,
a
and
family
before
thing for
long,
us.
before long, it's going to be 20 B&B.
Mhm. Mhm.
well, I think you'll find once you get in and
Yeah,
you
it'll
start
go better.
referring others, even if you start with that one B&B, you'll probably never have to come out of pocket again.
Mhm.
Because the system, you know, when you make a withdrawal, there's a recontribution level, and it's going to be building you towards that 10 B&B automatically.
Mm.
Yeah. So, and that was designed that way for a reason. Like, I want to get rid of people's monthly expenses,
Mhm.
especially in the marketing realm. So we have about 15 softwares that we're going to be launching. Autoresponder, funnel builder, page builder, webinar platform, course builder, video email, video production, ticketing system. I don't even know what the rest are. Like, my business partner is doing all of that. But they're premium, high value softwares that people are spending money on every month. You know, and I was just reworking my email series. You know, and it's not a big deal for people like you and me and Ontarian and Willie that are making some money online to pay for these tools all the time, right?
Mhm.
It's okay. It's a business expense. It's not a
Mhm.
big deal.
Mhm.
But for most people coming into this field, it's a massive barrier to success.
Right.
And now we can remove that barrier and provide a little bit of income along the way. And even if you come into Zeus and you put in 0.1 and you don't make a killing, now you have access to a full suite of premium marketing softwares that you can leverage. You know, our funnel builder will have funnels in it from everybody that you can share with share codes, and people can just step right in and start doing some marketing without any expense.
Mm. That's crazy.
That individual that I spoke to last night, it's so funny. He said, I checked it out, but I didn't. It's a smart contract. I'm not interested. But what I am interested in is the fact that you mentioned that there are tools. And he says, I'm about to start my own thing, building my own tools. And he kind of chuckled. He said, I want to see who the competition is. And I said, okay, well, you have a good one. Take it easy, buddy. I'm out. Anyway, this was a good time to interject. I brought Carlo on. I asked him to come on, begged him to come on, because you talked about growing, Tim, you talked about growing your B&B. And I wanted Brandy to get an idea of how fast that could happen. Carlo, can you kind of speak to that? You know, not long drawn out story, but speak to how it's helped you, what's happened for you.
Well, I mean, we started, hello, everyone, we started
Here's my
Hello,
upline.
Carlo. Hello.
Carlo's the man in,
What's going on, Bernard?
Hey.
Well, I mean, to just show you a little bit how powerful this is, we started on the 29th, a soft launch, and everything was going crazy. I mean, things are breaking down and everything. And in spite of
Is
that,
that the 29th? Is that December 29th?
yeah, December 29th.
Okay.
And right now, I'm about 3.03 BNB away from 5 BNBs on my recontribution. And I have already taken out about 4.5 BNBs withdrawal.
Wait a minute. Okay, so wait a minute. Let me start over. So how much was your original investment?
1 BNB.
1 BNB,
And
and
I
you
already
started December 29th, and you're saying you already pulled out 4 BNB?
4.5 BNB and recontributed almost 5 already. So 0.03, and I'll be a 5 BNB recontribution, which will now give me 9 up and 9 down downlines. So
Wait a minute. Let me make sure I'm understanding you, Carla. So wait. So did you take the 4 BNB out for yourself?
yes,
Then you
I mean,
so you took that out for yourself. Now you didn't take that same 4 BNB and put it back in. You took another 5 that you earned and put that back in. Is that what you're saying?
yes, I mean, so right now I'm looking at it. My total bounty rigged, or which is I took out myself, I withdrew it, is 4.43, and my total contribution is 4.97 right now. So in another hour or so, I'll hit the 5 level. Another 1 up and 1 down will be added to my uni level.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right, Willie. I see I now have 5 people on my 7th level. So
I told you.
So as of now,
Time out. Greg told you.
Hello, I'm fixing to help you. I'm fixing to help you hit the 5 right now. Hang on.
yes.
so the 7 days you've generated basically almost 10 BNB on the platform.
Yes.
You've
Yes.
taken off about 4.5 to keep for yourself,
Mhm.
and another 5 has been recontributed.
No,
to
you wait a minute. Y'all better shut up. I'm
Hey,
fine.
Brandy,
Bye, I'm
this
going.
thing,
I
hey,
don't believe you, Ontarian.
hey,
Y'all lying.
Hey. this
Hey,
get real crazy, real
hey,
fast.
Tim, can I share my screen real quick? Just
I was
I'm
going
not
to
in
suggest that.
control.
Let's
Hold
let
on.
him share his.
Hold on. It's me. You got
Okay.
it.
What?
You got it.
look. I mean, right there. I mean, my total REAP is 4.43. My total contribution is 4.97, and we already have a charity of 3.22. BNBs are already being given to charity. Look,
Wow.
and
Yeah,
then
scroll-
I got 8 up, 8 down, and then my family tree is growing. My first level is 30, second level is 29, 7, 5, 8, and
Yep.
6th
Family.
level is 1, and now my 7th level is 5 already. So
Man.
that's where you guys come. I mean, I guess, because you're way down. Willie's, Willie is my second level, and then no, I'm sorry. Yeah, Willie is my second level, and Greg is my third level. This is powerful.
Yeah, this is
And look,
crazy. No.
we only have 609 people so far.
609 people.
609.
Refresh your screen, Carlo.
Okay.
It's still 609. That
Yes.
total bounty reaped up there, scroll up. That's 133.5 BNB that
Yeah.
our members have moved to their wallets.
They could
In
get
7
more,
days.
but there's some people just not withdrawing. So,
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's
Yeah.
133 BNB. That's about almost 70K with the depressed price of BNB right now that our members have actually received into their spendable wallets.
That's crazy. So wait a minute. I got my son on here because this is what I need. I need to put him in a position where he's making life, changing income for him right now. Is he just really wants to be at a spot where he can make about $3 grand a month. So if I start him with one BNB, today,
Mhm.
where could he typically be maybe in the next 30 days?
You know, that
Anybody
really
have-
depends on his activity and what happens in his family tree.
Mm-hmm.
And also it depends on who lands in his up and down line,
Mm-hmm.
right? You can
Mhm.
get somebody like Carlo or Ontarian or yourself in his global up and down line.
Mm-hmm.
So if you come on board, I would immediately bring him on board.
Mm-hmm.
And then you
Well,
guys
that's
will
what I
be
plan
in
to
each
do.
other's global up and down line. Okay.
Okay.
And then you will feed off of each other. So if you go out and you kick ass in this business,
Mm-hmm.
that means every time you're making a withdrawal, he's getting 2.5% of your recontributions.
Oh, that's great. So how
Yeah.
do I set it up? How do I set it up where if I come on board and then I immediately bring my son or my daughter and my husband, do I do it or do I just bring my son and then let my son bring my daughter? You know what I mean? I
Yep,
want to
that's
make
what-
sure I
that's what-
structure it right,
You know, one of the things that you could really do is depending on how you wanted to structure it, who you wanted to benefit the most, you could bring in yourself, your son, your daughter, your husband, whoever is last, whatever order you want, and then promote that last link. Okay, when you do any promotion at all, you
Mhm.
promote that last link and then every single one of you will benefit from it.
Okay, so because one part of doing well is the strategy. I don't want to, because I have a big following. I don't want to just use my link for everyone. I want to know how to do it where the main thing is I want my son and my daughter me and my husband are doing well. I want my son and my daughter to be okay.
Then here's what I would do. I would bring your son in, let your son bring in your daughter,
Mhm.
your daughter bring in your husband bring in you, and then you promote your link. And then every single one of those people above you will be earning from everything that you do.
And of course, my best friend of almost 50 years, she's on here, Biscuit. So okay, I want to make sure I understood you, Tim. So you're saying, should I come in first or no?
No, I
Mhm.
wouldn't come in first. I would come in last.
Mm,
Okay, because
Okay.
if
Build
you
the
come in
deck.
last and then you build a big team, everybody above you is going to be earning from your earnings and from your
Okay.
team's earnings because they're going to be in your family tree or more, excuse me, more to the point, you are going to be in their family tree.
mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
And then everybody will earn just off the enrollment of your own family members. So if your son comes in with one, then your daughter comes in with one, he's going to earn 20% of that one. Okay, then
Mhm.
you come in with one, she's going to earn 20% off your one, he's going to earn 10%.
Mhm.
Okay, just like that. So everybody's going to be earning, and you won't even actually be spending a full B&B on anybody except the first wallet,
Mhm.
because everybody else you're going to earn from.
Okay.
And then let's give you an example here. Let me get my legal pad. I'm a little old school. Everything goes on the paper first.
I got a question since we're covering this.
And then it goes on.
Your recommendation. So I'm being picky, for lack of better words. And
Okay.
my thought process was just like the chart. I'm like, okay, Tim said do this, I'm gonna do this. So here's the chart. You said 5 wide in this example. I want to have 5 people that are actually building, not just bodies. Okay. So
Yeah.
my goal is 5 wide. And then I know this example is at 0.5, a half B&B. And I want to, after that, start building that depth. So
Yeah.
is
So
that
to have 5 builders, you're probably gonna need 60 people on that front line.
okay? And that's what the
1
people
out
I'm
of
talking
12.
to now, trust
Yeah.
me, they're building.
Yeah. Well, that's true. I mean, when you're sniping and you're picking people by hand, yes.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
you should never really stop growing your front line though.
Okay.
So keep it growing wide, man. Keep it growing because you can go as wide as you want. Those are all 20 percenters.
Right.
And then they all have an opportunity to build a team. I mean, that example is based on 5 to get 5 to get 5. I mean, imagine if you have 105,
Oh, I have.
right? That matrix just explodes and multiplies by a factor of 10.
Exactly.
Okay. So in this example, let's say your son comes in at 1 B&B,
Mhm,
then your daughter at 1 B&B,
mhm.
then your hubby at 1 B&B. And then let's say for this example, you come in at 10 B&B. Okay. If that were to happen, your husband would make 2 B&B off of your 10.
Hmm.
Your daughter would make 1 B&B off of your 10. And your son would make a half a B&B off of your 10. So you really didn't put in 10. You really only put in 6.5.
Hmm.
Okay, because they're going to get paid from it.
You gotta say that one more time, Tim.
Okay.
So wait a minute. So right now, I would want to put it where my son would make, because he's the one that's not working right now.
Okay.
So I would want him to benefit the most. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay. Well,
well,
let's see here. I've never used this feature on here, but I'm going to go ahead and strike out on something fun here. See if I can use this. Text, draw. Okay. And let's get this out of my way. So let's say your son comes in at 1 B&B. Call this son. Daughter at 1. Hubby at 1. You at 10. So from this one, he's going to make 0.2. Okay, from this transaction right here. Then she's going to make 0.2 from this transaction, and he's going to make 0.1 from that transaction. Now, when he brings you in here, if you come in for 10, he's going to make 2 B&B. And then this person's going to make 1 B&B. This person's going to make 0.5 B&B. So whatever order you want to put these in, this person will end up with 0.8 B&B immediately from the family tree. There's a dot there. So almost 100% recouped. This person's obviously going to have 1.2 B&B. And then this person's going to have 2 B&B.
so the person that comes in third makes more?
Yeah, because you would be on their front line, and the front line pays 20%.
So it makes sense to put me under my husband.
Yep. And then when you promote and you start building your team, each one of these are going to be making money every time you recruit somebody. Every time that person makes a withdrawal. Okay, they're recruit or withdraw. Your whole team right here is making money. So of course you got to put Biscuit in there somewhere, right?
Right. I'm trying to figure out, yeah, right. Where do we put this? So I would let Biscuit.
Well, and I have a question on this. I love this lesson and what you're doing, Tim, because most companies, if I showed this example to somebody popped in my head, they would say, no, that's wrong. You need to flip it because you got to lead from the top. What you're saying is, no, because she's bringing the people in and building that depth. That's going to benefit the people that she puts in on basically her front line, but not really. But I get what.
Yeah,
you're saying.
it's basically the same thing. When my son wrote this code and he took over from my cheating, thieving Indian development team.
Oh yeah, they don't know that story.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I had to create the first 10 wallets in Zeus. Okay. So everybody could have an up and down line. So let's see. My wallet, 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 my wallet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My wallet, my wallet. Okay. This is the only wallet I promote with. The way I had this was me. This was my youngest boy. He's 18. This was my wife. This was my older boy, Nico. This was one of my business partners who's working on a lot of cool shit for us. And then it was me. Now, this is Nico. Okay, my oldest son took over the development of my code on the smart contract and rewrote the entire thing for us and finished this project out. So I moved him from up here, where I was going to take care of him anyway, to down here. And he is receiving so much rewards from this wallet that, like, he is so excited. He is on this almost 24/7. He's a government contractor, full stack developer, data engineer, data scientist. And he is all about Zeus now. I'll tell you what. And you can do the same thing for your family right here. This is you guys. Okay. These wallets are incredibly productive for my family. Okay. And you can do the exact same thing. Any one of you can. If you really want to benefit somebody and change somebody's life, let them recruit you. That's what I did. I let my son recruit me, basically. I signed up under his link for the main wallet that we brought everybody onto the company with. And now he makes 20% of everything this wallet does. Every time we make a withdrawal and a recontribution, he gets 20%. Super powerful. Okay, and then I'll let you guys in on another secret too. And most companies would frown upon this and tell you not to do it. But I can tell you that, if you come in with a wallet here, there's nothing wrong with creating another wallet underneath yourself to promote with. And then you double dip on 2 levels, right? 20 and 10. Okay. These are good strategies. And then one thing that I do is I never overhype or oversell this. And I never tell somebody to do something that I don't think they should. And
so Tim, do you have to recruit though? Because
no. I mean, you don't have to recruit. You're going to make something off of your passive income. It's not going to be huge unless, you land next to a major player. Then it could be. You could be making 5 or 10 grand a month in passive income just by being next to Brandy. Right? Because Brandy's growing a huge team. She's taking 50, 60 B&B off the platform every single month or more. Right? So, and every time she does that, you get paid. So,
and the reason why I'm asking that is because, like, my husband, my son, Biscuit, she may bring a couple, but they're not really heavy recruiters.
Sure.
So I just want to make sure I position them right. You know what I mean?
They're above you. If they're above you, they did recruit.
Okay.
Right? Because one person in this business can change your life.
Okay.
If you recruit that one, which is you, right? Then your son or your daughter, or your husband, they recruited you, they did their job, they're going to make substantial income from your efforts.
Okay. So I just put myself in last. So basically I'm going to put my son, my daughter, my husband, or, my son, my daughter, Biscuit, my husband, and then myself.
Yeah. And if you want to benefit your son the most, because he needs it the most right now, I would probably do, your husband, your daughter, Biscuit, your son, you.
Okay, let me write that down.
The person directly above you is going to receive the most benefit.
Oh, really? Okay, so my husband. Say that again. My
I said
husband.
your husband, your daughter, Biscuit, your son, you.
Okay.
And I would have everybody ready to go at the exact same time.
Okay.
Okay, if you have everybody ready to go at the exact same time, and you guys all get joined and enrolled within a 10 to 15-minute period, not only will they be in your family tree, but they will also be in your global straight line.
Okay.
Okay, which is an additional benefit to them.
Okay. Okay, got you. Husband do. Okay, so then I would let my husband sign up with Ontarian's link.
Yes,
And then my daughter sign up with my husband.
yes,
And then Biscuit sign up with my daughter. My son sign up with Biscuit, and then I sign up with my son's link.
yes. And then
Okay.
by the time that happens, you are totally out of my matrix.
No.
You fall nowhere underneath. I'm already past 10 levels deep.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's okay.
Like, I want you to benefit, Tim.
The whole company benefits, and that's my point.
Right.
So we're a community here. I never created this for me, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I actually created this for most of my friends and
Mhm.
people that I had just brought into a friggin' Ponzi scheme.
Oh,
That's
my
why I created this.
Okay. And for me to get a better benefit, are you saying I should come in with the 10 B&B? Because I really wanted to see how it worked first. What if we all came in with one B&B? Are you saying that?
That's totally fine. I was just giving you an example.
Mm-hmm.
Totally fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. And you'll see how it works really quick. You know, by the time you create the first couple accounts, you're going to be like, okay, I get it. You know, in your contribution level is really going to depend on what you feel you're going to do from a recruiting standpoint. If
Mm-hmm.
you know you're going to go out there and you're going to get a bunch of people, then maybe you want to start at 10 B&B because number one, you do take part in a bonus pool when you start at 10 B&B.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, you can immediately start taking 70% of your money off the platform every time you make a withdrawal.
Can you touch on that a little bit, Tim? Because I was.
So you can't, right. So what's the max you could take off of your, like, what's the most you could withdraw? So
70%.
Is that for everyone?
Yep, that's the max. When you reach 10 B&B in total contributions, when you make a withdrawal, 70% goes to your spendable wallet. 30% is recontributed to the platform to keep the ecosystem alive and to pay everybody.
Okay, that's a lot better than 3. What, Biscuit, you remember how much we were the most we were able to take? I think it was 3% daily out of the minor, right?
Right. It was 3%. Yeah, 3% daily.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Is that what you're able to take out of the mining?
Right.
Just 3% of your income?
Which is nothing.
Hmm.
But I don't know what that would equate to, you know, monthly. But so you're saying if I know I'm gonna, I guess if it goes well, I will continue to share it, especially with those who are in VBIT and mining with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my question is, do I have to recruit the world, or, like, you know, what's the number? What's the
There's so many
target
variables.
number?
There's so many variables. It's really, really hard to determine what your income would be.
Because you know how some people say, well, if you get 20 people, that's good. You know what I mean? Like, is there a number that I should shoot for, in other words?
You know, how much money are you making every day right now, Carlo? With how many people? I mean, here's just a perfect example.
Okay. Is Carlo there?
Yeah, he's looking. He's going to unmute.
Okay.
Let me get my calculator real quick.
Well, I didn't want you to be stunned when you start doing a withdrawal. You'll see this in the back office. I'll walk you through our Ontarian will. There's like a 60-40 split. And when you hit a certain level, it'll be a 50-50 split. And you hit a certain level, you have a 60% that comes out, goes to your account, and so on. That's what Tim was talking about just now.
So I got
highest level.
I got 30 people on my front line right now, but 70% of them are not doing nothing. Right? They're just withdrawing. They're not recruiting. They're not doing anything. And I'm making an average of $340 a day.
Okay,
right now.
that's
So-
good.
And that's not, I mean, most of these people are not doing anything except to withdraw right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, because my first
But that's
level-
really good, Carlo, because you figure you only been doing it, what, a week?
yeah, a week.
And you're up to 340 a day, and half
Yeah.
of, we already know that half of the people you bring in ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but of course, family, I put them all in my front line and I'm promoting under them. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now is I'm not even recruiting for myself, I'm recruiting for my family. So I make 10% whatever they make, or I make 20% whatever they make. So every time they recontribute, I make 20% of whatever they make. So
So Tim, what's better? Tim and Carlo, what's better? Once I do start recruiting, is it better for me to use my link or let my son, my daughter, my husband, like,
Nope, you're gonna position them in the matrix that way, in your family tree that way, so only you have to recruit with that one link.
ah,
I mean, they
So
can always
me-
recruit and share whenever they want, but if you're recruiting and building a team, they're gonna be sustained.
oh, okay.
so they'll be taken care of with how Tim explained it to you.
So then my next goal would be to bring on like an Ontarian.
There you go. Bring yourself on an Ontarian, a unicorn.
Ontarian, where he go?
Where's
Why he ain't let-
Bring in
why
thousands of
Why didn't
Ontarians.
Ontarian let me come in first? Then he could have used my link.
Bring in thousands
Hey.
of Ontarians.
Hey.
We want
Come
all
on,
the smoke.
Ontarian, why you ain't look out for a sister?
Hey, sis. Well, this is just a fair exchange, We already we doing good in VBIT, we building that too. So this is just another icing on the cake. This right here is a game changer, So
You know
really-
what? I have a point to make too, Tim. Since Ontarian told me about this opportunity, I want him to benefit well too. So I don't want him to be cut out. So like, you know what I mean? Like,
You'll be in his matrix. You won't be on his front line. He won't be making 20% chunks from you if you design it that way.
but you know what? I can let my husband, what I'll do is I'll let my husband sign up with his link. And in this way, I could use my husband's link sometime.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like I said earlier, I will always give you guys what I feel is best for you. And sometimes that doesn't always make your sponsors happy. I've told
it's all-
people on live Zoom calls, if they asked if they should come with them with 10, and I tell them no. If I'm only gonna ever refer 5 people, should I come in with 10 B&B? No.
Right.
Come in with
Right.
1 B&B, spend that other capital on some advertising, and put 100 people underneath you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't ever want anybody to come in with something that isn't going to be the right approach for what they're trying to accomplish.
Mhm.
right.
I don't ever want to pull the wool over anybody's eyes.
Mhm.
I don't want to overestimate what somebody can make, because I never, ever, ever want somebody to come back at me in a month, a week, a year and say, man, you told me X and that shit didn't happen. You are untrustworthy. So I will always tell you what I feel is best for you in your circumstance, in your situation, and I will never overhype what I feel is possible.
Mhm.
But to inject, yes, Ontarian will be taken care of. Right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, be realistic.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
No, but it makes sense. I'm gonna put my husband at the top anyway. So by putting him first, and then my daughter, Biscuit, my son, then myself, I can always recruit with my husband's link, which is going to help Ontarian anyway. You know.
And what you could do, you could always put all 4 of your links in a rotator and just use that rotator link. And then you're building all 4 teams at once.
Ooh, you just opened up another can. We not gonna go there.
Yeah, well, Greg and I are already going there. So trust me, we're partnering up. We got leads coming in from a different system, and we are definitely going to be using a rotator. But our focus is to go X wide and then help our people, the people that are actually doing something, to help them go X wide. You know, this isn't a free for all, you know, just for anybody. So
And like if I start off with the 1 and I decide I want to do 5 or the 10,
You can.
am I going to add to what I already have, or am I starting a whole new one?
No, you just add to what you have.
So in order for me to make sure we all sign up within this same 10 or 15 minutes, my son has a MetaMask. I know Biscuit already has her MetaMask. My daughter, I believe, I had her do a MetaMask, and then the only one is my husband. I got to set him up on MetaMask.
Still, that is the most prepared family I've ever met.
Man,
Right. So I just got the only one that don't have a MetaMask is my husband. So
That's awesome.
I would have to set his MetaMask up, make sure they have the BNB in there.
Yeah.
But then we're going to be signing up consecutively. My husband used Ontarian link, then my daughter used my husband link, Biscuit will use my daughter's link, Marcus will use Biscuit link, and then I'll use Marcus link. But we got to do it boom, 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 like that.
I would. I mean, you don't have to, but if you wanted to be in each other's global straight line,
yes,
then that's what you would want to do.
Okay. Ooh, did you get that, Biscuit?
Girl, yeah, a little bit.
So, and I dropped a link.
You have any questions, Biscuit?
No, I don't think so. I get the gist.
But even if you don't recruit a lot, if you put one B&B in, let's say you're not a recruiter and you put one B&B in, like after maybe, 30 days, what are you looking at? Or 90 days, what are you looking at? Do you know, Tim?
Like I said, there's a lot of variables there.
Oh, okay.
You don't know who's going to land in your global straight line. But to anybody who says that they don't ever plan on recruiting, I would tell them to come in at 0.1.
Really?
Quite frankly, I would. I mean, they're going to get to that level of 1 B&B eventually anyway. It's going to happen organically through the act of withdrawing. But if you're not planning on building a business out of this, then it's going to take you longer to recoup your 1 B&B than it is your 0.1 B&B, right? So it's a psychological thing too. So if you tell me, yeah, I'll give it a try, but I'm not ever going to share it with anybody. I'm never going to recruit. And then that person turns around, they put in 0.1 B&B, and then 3 hours later they have 0.2 B&B. Do you think they're going to tell somebody?
Biscuit can afford it. That's number one.
Yeah.
But number two, I know she's going to tell some people.
I'm
just saying, I'm not saying that she might go out and tell 100 people, but she has people that are mining Bitcoin as well that she can share it with.
Okay,
well, so I'm not saying she's not going to be a recruiter, but she just may not go out and bring in 100 people is what I'm saying.
Well, if you're talking about Biscuit specifically, who's going to be in your global straight line and in your family tree, then let's say that you are successful let's say you're as successful at this in month 1 as Carlo has been in week 1, right? And you're making $350 a day. Let me get my calculator. That's 10,500 for the week. Now, let's say you're given that first month, you're given 50% of that back through the act of recontribution because you came in at 1, you're building up to the next level. So $5,000 of that is going to go back to be split between your global straight line and your family tree. And if she is, Marcus, 2 levels above you, she is going to receive $500 of that money. Just her,
Mhm,
from being in your family tree.
mhm.
Now, the other times 2.5, no. 0.25 equals. And she's gonna get another $125 off of all that action just from being in the global straight line,
Mhm.
right? So that's 125 for the month on one spot, 500 in another spot. So she's already made the one B&B back month one.
Mhm.
And then some, because that's just from you,
Mhm.
right? She'll have 7 other people above her and 8 people below her that she'll be earning from.
Mhm. Because she comes in at one B&B, isn't that 8 above and 8 below anyway?
It sure is. 8 up, 8 down.
You getting it?
Mhm.
And she'll earn some decent ching from those 8 up, 8 down. I mean, it's not chump change. Like I think
Is that
right away,
random?
she'll probably get a couple $100.
So is that randomly done?
Yep, it's in order of those who join the company. Doesn't
Oh.
matter who referred them or where they came from.
Mm.
You land in order, one right after the next.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Brandy. I'm one of those people who said, okay, I mean, fine. I mean, I just want to shut up my sponsor, Kim. I like him so much. I said, okay, Kim, how much do I need? Don't expect me to do anything. I'm just doing it because I like you. I had no plan. I had no plan. But now my group has almost 30% of the whole company.
Wow.
I didn't plan to do anything. But after an hour conversation with Tim and it opened my eyes, I said, holy crap. I mean,
Right.
I mean, I'm going to be so much richer here than anywhere else. I'm going to focus here now.
Right.
Yeah, I gave Ontarian an example yesterday, Brandy. For those of us who are recruiters, one of my airdrops that we do every week is for the top referrers. Okay, the 30 top referrers for the week share 14% of company profits.
Wow.
Okay, so I gave an example yesterday of maybe it's a year from now and we've got 1 million users on our platform. And those 1 million users are each making a half a B&B a month. Not much, right? Like $250 a month, very little. They would be moving 500,000 B&B off the platform in that month, of which we charge 7%. So 14% of company profits is actually one of those percents. So 1% of that 500,000 B&B, which is 5,000 B&B, would be what would go into the bonus pool. I guess it would be for the whole month. 5,000 B&B times $500 is 2.5 million. Split between 30 people.
Who are you making my head hurt?
That's a bonus. That's a bonus pool.
Hey, that's powerful. That right there is powerful, boy.
My head hurt, Ontarian.
Yeah.
For all those people,
I
and
want
then
my head to hurt
I
with
have
that.
so many people that want to
telling you.
mine. You know, I have so many people that want to mine, but just don't have the money to start mining. But I'm sure they could come up with at least one B&B.
Cool.
You know, so I'm excited.
Good.
I appreciate all the time you guys have taken out.
Yeah, it's so nice to
we-
meet you after I watched your live yesterday. So
Oh, thank you, Tim. Thank you. Yeah.
I think I got up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. I think I mumbled to myself, hash power is cash power.
Hash power is cash power. That's right.
Yes. You know, and I'm
Yep.
telling you, like, it's crazy. Like the young lady that brought me in, Tim, she's up to about 70 grand a month.
Oh, we need
Yeah,
to get
it's
her. We need to get her in this.
Oh yeah, Ebony will do this.
Shoot.
That's
awesome.
my
And I'm gonna want to talk
move.
to you guys about that too. So we'll have another meeting on.
Oh yeah,
pick your
Ebony will
brains about
definitely
me
do
being-
this. I have a couple of people, Ron, I have a couple of people in our group that, you know, they respect my opinion. And Ebony will drop a B&B in here quick.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's hard to find really good, legitimate opportunities for people to make passive income. Most of them are scams. Most of them are crap. I
Yeah.
can see this company's been around for a few years. I know you've been into it for a while now. So those are the type of vetted opportunities that I like to bring my community into.
Mhm.
You know, something that I know they're not going to lose their money in.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, I definitely want to talk to you guys about that.
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna close this down. I want to thank Tim. Thank you so much, Tim, for coming out.
Mhm.
Appreciate it,
Ontarian,
Tim.
Brandy.
Absolutely.
I appreciate
welcome.
everybody here. Greg, Paul, Biscuit. Great to meet you, Carlo.
Carlo.
Yeah.
I just want to
This
thank
is great.
everybody for coming together. This made my day, my week, my life. I kid you not. I'm so
Good way to
excited
start the
now, I
day.
can't stand myself.
That's right.
Awesome. Before you go, I want to say, Brandy and Ontarian and Marcus and Paul, that we have released our first software in our software suite, and it's called zbshort.com.
Mhm.
I dropped the link in the chat. It's
Awesome.
it's a link shortener, but saying that really does a disservice to it
Yes.
because it's so much more than a link shortener.
Yes.
And you guys can check it out. You can sign up for the free version, and then, you know, once you're contributed into Zeus, we'll upgrade you to the paid membership. It's the $20 a month one. And I think you guys will be impressed with what this tool does. I know I am.
Yes.
And
Mm.
yeah, and then just today I got access to our autoresponder. So
Hey, quick question, Tim. I noticed that the landing page is available for us to set up. Have you purchased it yet? I just wanted to see a preview of it because I know it's going to be bomb, but I didn't know if you.
yeah, Hold on a
I
second.
ordered mine while we were on the call yesterday. I was sitting and typing. I'm like, I wanted my order in.
yeah, I don't know how many orders he's gotten in yet. The poor guy is going to be buried. Let's see, do I have it open? I don't have it open. Hold on one second.
So basically our links, like our links are, I guess it works like the miner. The link is hooked to the MetaMask wallet. So when when people sign up with our link, our MetaMask wallet just basically reflects
Yes,
everything we earn will go into our MetaMask wallet.
yes,
Hmm.
perfect. So yeah, this is our new site. It just went live yesterday. These are pulling live stats from our dashboard. So we're up to 612 since we've been on the phone.
Whoop, whoop.
And then this is actually a dynamic landing page that we have available now. And this is what lists basically a copy. But then there's my contact information. Right here, you can click to copy my Zeus's Bounty smart contract link, my link to zeus'sbounty.com, which is our front end kind of Zeus Academy free entry training. And then Facebook, YouTube, email, whatever information you want to put here. That way, when somebody comes to your page, boom, they know it's you. They can grab your link to the DApp and they can be on their way. So, and then these are like 6 of our softwares that are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they're good.
Great.
Our emailer, you do have to get your own SMTP. And we did that intentionally because as soon as you start using a shared server and people start spamming, everybody's open rates plummet. So I put together many email programs in the past and they've all been a failure because of the shared server. But this ZB mailer has an email warm-up service built into it, which is usually an extra feature that you pay for.
Yes.
It also has AI copywriting in it, which is also usually an extra feature that you pay for. And I just got early access to this today, and I haven't even been in there yet. So, and our funnel builder would be great. You're going to have share codes. You'll be able to build funnels for any business, share it with your team, and it's not going to cost anybody anything every month. They just make a one-time contribution into Zeus, and all this is theirs for free. Well, for the contribution. So,
Wow.
yeah, it's going to be like $1,000.
Now, do you make like are the contributions taken out automatically, or you have to make it?
So you make your first contribution, and then when you go to withdraw, you get these automatic recontribution levels. So in this wallet, my recontribution level is at 60%. So if I have 1 BNB sitting in my wallet to be withdrawn, 0.6 of that is going to come back onto the platform, and 0.4 is going to go to my wallet. Well, of course, a little less because we've got some fees.
Now, so what does that, the contribution gets more than what you get personally?
Only on this level.
Mhm.
So let me show you.
Remember, I was bringing that up earlier, Brandy. I was
Mhm.
talking about those levels. That's what you're getting in now.
Is that the levels, like on the family side or?
It's
I-
all of it. It's the entire platform.
Okay.
Let this PDF load up and I'll show you.
Mhm.
Zoom takes a lot of resources.
Yes, it does. And what, just to let you know, Tim, I got so excited about this. I upgraded my account during this Zoom. I was like, forget it. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull the trigger.
That's funny. Yeah, I just
You
had
know,
to pay for another
I was
month.
about to ask you, Willie. I said, is this the paid Zoom? Because I said you would hate for the meeting to say meeting ended. You got to get everybody on again.
I was like, I'm not gonna lose this. This is just gold. Having
Yeah.
Tim here too and everyone else,
Yes.
I'm
Absolutely.
yes.
All right. So these are the automatic recontribution levels, Brandy. When you first start out at like 0.1 or wherever you start, you're going to be recontributing 60% and taking out 40 until you get 4 referrals. Okay. Once you get 4 referrals, you're going to go to 50-50. And then once you reach 4 B&B in contributions, you're going to go to 40-60. And then once you get to 10, you're going to go to 30-70.
Mhm.
So there are some benefits to coming in at 10. This is one of them.
Mm.
Another one of them is there's a bonus pool for those that start with 10.
Mm.
So you get a little back. And depending on how many people have started with 10, I imagine that bonus pool is going to be fairly exclusive. Like this 10 B&B starting point, because not everybody can afford to do that.
Mhm.
So when we get to a point when say for example, we have those 1 million users and you guys are the top referrers are getting 14%. Well, 7% goes into a bonus pool for those that started at 10 B&B. So out of that $2.5 million that would have been in the top referrers bonus pool, $1.2 million is in the 10 B&B starting bonus pool,
Mm.
right? That's
Yeah.
sick. That's sick.
That's crazy.
B&B and get paid back 20. Maybe because nobody else started that week or like very few did.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, that's super, super powerful.
I get you.
That's going to keep money
So
just
for those who don't refer,
Oh.
then that's where, so in order to really get the maximum benefit, people should have at least 4 referrals.
yes,
At least, yeah.
they
Mhm.
should. And most people should have no problem getting 4 or 5 people. This is going to be the kind of program where you're going to be able to post on your social media page about what you're doing, what your results have been, how we're giving all these softwares for free, and people will actually raise their hand and say, send me some info.
Especially, I mean, the 4 referrals, it could just be someone who come in at 0.1, right?
Yeah, there's no
Mhm.
restrictions there.
Mhm. Okay.
So we
All
try to
right.
make this for everybody.
That 10 B&B, I don't know. I might have to do 10.
Well, you'll get a really good look into the platform after you create those first 4 accounts,
Mhm.
right? I think you'll have a good understanding of what's happening. And
See, I don't think I saw the full presentation on Ontarian. I think you just sent me like the short version because it was only like maybe 4 minutes and change. Is that?
Oh,
it?
She only saw
No.
the intro. Okay.
Oh, no. You didn't see so when the intros on my
I just
capture
got
page.
excited off the intro. I didn't even see
Oh
the
man. You didn't see the whole thing?
no.
Yeah, when you so on my capture page, I have the intro video. Then when you opt in, you go to the main webinar, which is like
Okay.
40 something minutes long.
So I don't think I've seen that on when I just watched that video and then I just called you. Like I watched that like 3 or 4 times and then I called you.
Oh man.
So from that link, there's more. Okay, I gotta go back there.
You should.
Yeah,
She watched the webinar.
Yeah.
we've been through quite a ride in the last 3 months, you know, with
Mhm.
my original supporters and founders and co-founders. And my original development team that built this for us, you know, they left a back door in to come in and take the money. And
Mm,
we discovered it.
wow.
Yeah.
That is a trip.
Yeah.
And he was a little upset. He expressed himself openly and honestly on that call that he didn't record.
That was no holds barred that
No,
day.
he didn't hold back. He was
So Tim, you were
Yeah.
able to let him know that there was a back door there?
Oh yeah, that's the call I really should have recorded, was the next day when I was on with my
Mhm.
good team on a Zoom. I was yelling. I try to stay cool, calm, and collected. Right. I believe that everything is happening for a reason. I
Mhm.
believe that the universe is acting for my benefit. I just got to be able to recognize it and see it and flow with it and not resist.
Mhm.
So, but this angered me to the point of like a new level of anger. And the next day we were Zooming and my wife was on and we were on with the Zoom and I was talking to him and they kept talking over and I kept dropping the F-bombs. He kept talking over to me. He kept denying it. And finally I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I left the room. I let my wife finish it up. That's the call I should have recorded.
Mm.
Because
Yeah, I'd have liked to heard that one, Tim.
Yeah, me too. Because Tim's passionate about this, and I don't blame him. I know you're where your heart is, and you're looking out for everybody. So
Yeah.
it would piss me off too. So,
That's
they
crazy.
left a
So
back
when
door
you
to my
found the
son.
back door, that's when your son came in and rewrote the code, or
He found the back door.
wow.
He found the back door. We went live a few weeks
Good
ago.
for your son.
Yep. We went live on the live chain a few weeks ago, made our first 4 accounts, and then he went in and started digging around and BCS scan and looking at the contract and doing all these different things. And then like 3 hours later, he called me. He's like, hey, I just took money out of your smart contract. What are you talking about? He's like, yeah, I just took more money out of the smart contract than I deposited into the smart contract.
Oh, wow. Your son told you that?
Yeah. And he's like,
Aw.
and they left this back door here to come back later and take it.
Mm. Ain't that
So,
something?
you know, 3 weeks ago, my son didn't know almost anything about the blockchain. I mean, not nothing. We've built programs in the past. We built a couple of pump bots to detect pump and dumps and get in and get out quick.
Mhm.
And he's not unfamiliar with the blockchain or Bitcoin, but the specific language that it's written in is called Solidity.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a Solidity programmer, right?
Mhm.
He's a Python, PHP, CSS guy, JavaScript. He learned this whole thing in like a day or two.
Mm.
You know, after
You're
he
smart.
discovered what was going on, he's like, this shouldn't be like this. This shouldn't talk to here. This needs to be locked up. He's like, I
Wow.
think I can rewrite this whole thing. I said, I don't need you to do that, son. I do have another team that I have paid, and they did part of a project. I put them on hold because I didn't know who I was dealing with to begin with. So I hired 2 different teams.
Mhm.
And as team A started to produce and show me things, I put team B on hold.
Mhm.
Right? Like, okay, I'm going to stop paying these guys, let them pause. And then when we discovered what was going on over here, and then my son dug into it, he says, I can rewrite the whole thing. I said, you don't have to. I have another team that can do it. He's like, no, I think I could do it. It's not that hard. I'm like, what do you mean it's not that hard? Like that the screen is just full of a bunch of gibberish, son. What do you mean it's not that hard? So we sat here live on Zooms, me, him, my wife, while he wrote the code, right? Doesn't know how to do something, go and look it up. Okay, push that in. Boom, that didn't work. Do this, do that. And we did it for like a week. It was an amazing experience.
Wow.
And then, you know, before long, he had separated piece by piece from what that other team had done. And then until we were solid, fully on the smart chain, and we were locked up tight. And we've already had people in there trying to steal money.
Mm.
And they're just spending money in gas, trying to take the money out.
Mm-mm. It's always, it's always someone to try to,
Every
if
time.
they took that same energy to do something good, they might get somewhere.
You know,
Right.
it's hard to design something like this that's profitable for an owner and still profitable for the members in the community
Mhm.
without it being something just totally illegal,
Mhm.
right? Because how do you do that? Like, unless you do like a VBIT miner or you know, where you have have actual traders that are making profits for the people.
Mhm, mhm.
Because it's impossible. So that's why they're created, to pull the rug, to steal all the money, and then they'll just do another one. But I didn't really care about profit. It wasn't about profit.
Right.
It was about changing the paradigm, changing people getting ripped off from these freaking crypto programs, and also changing the way marketers have to pay for all these tools all the time. It's almost impossible for a new person to come on board, spend $300 a month on all these different softwares, autoresponder, page builder, and be successful. When, especially if they're promoting a physical product that has a monthly auto ship, that 9 out of 10 people quit in 2 months.
Mhm.
And I think that's the challenge too, Tim, because as I have conversations with leaders like Brandy and Ontarian, these people can't wrap their brains around an honest program. I honestly and sincerely believe that their challenge is that you're trying to tell me, Willie, that this is honest and that there's nothing on the back end. There's no rug pull there, and you get access to these tools. They just don't believe it.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's a challenge. It really is.
And I can understand that. I mean, people have a very bad taste in their mouth when
Right.
you hear the word smart contract.
Yeah.
It's been soured,
Yeah.
Yeah.
dug through the mud. So, and we're
Well,
gonna
hopefully, people like you and Tim and myself and Ontarian, you know, those of us who have built a following, people who trust us and believe in us, will be able to help bring back the honesty and integrity,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
know, in the smart contract.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
you know,
I really hope so. I hope we set the example and we set the bar.
Mhm.
So not another crooked bullshit smart contract could ever even be deployed and be successful.
Preach.
Mhm.
Like, why
That's
the hell
it.
would I join that piece of shit when I have something beautiful over
Go
here?
ahead.
Mhm.
I
There
don't
you
even
go.
think I'm gonna dip my toe.
That's it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yes, sir.
I told you,
Yeah.
he gets passionate.
I do. I needed this because I didn't wake up in the best of mood. I think I ate too late last night or something. Had a big old bacon cheeseburger and then went to bed. And I woke up angry. I'm like, God, red meat did that to me.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I needed this. This was amazing.
But this is great. Thank you, guys. So I'm gonna get to work and create my husband a MetaMask and go from there. I'm gonna watch, I'm gonna watch the full presentation. So at least I'll have a better idea. I mean, I'm a quick learner. So
Yeah.
I did pick up a lot from this. I appreciate you guys and let's make it happen.
Let's rock
Beautiful.
it
All
out.
right.
Thanks,
I appreciate
everybody.
Great call. This was a
Thanks.
great call.
Yes, this
Yeah,
was gold.
absolutely.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ontarian, Brandy,
Thank you,
everyone for
Tim.
being
Thank
here.
you, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you for getting on again.
Looking forward to working with every one of y'all. This is gonna be awesome.
Where you at, Greg?
Where am I at?
Absolutely.
I'm in my house.
I mean, what state, silly?
Oh, I'm in South Carolina. You can-
He's always
You
like
have
that.
such a southern draw.
I am the southern, I'm the redneck guru.
So we got the passive guru. We got
And
okay.
the
we got
redneck
that.
guru.
Okay,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
brand
good.
myself. Hey, I'm gonna brand myself as Greg Ballou, the redneck guru.
There you go.
Hey, it rhymes.
There you
I
go.
like that. I like
Where are
that.
you originally from? South Carolina?
No, I'm from Georgia originally, just next door.
Oh, big
Okay.
shift. You made a big move.
Yeah, I moved 36 miles from
Yeah.
Georgia to here.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I was born in LA, but now I live in San Jose. So
Oh,
no,
wow.
just
Okay.
kidding.
Yeah.
I don't.
I used to live in California a while back.